Greetings flying folk, this is a short video showing you how to rewrap a broken Lipo. Sorry for the mess on my bench, but yeah, if I clean this up first you would never get to see this video. So here's a Lipo that got ripped from a tree branch or something, and it looks just nasty. So these Lipos have, some of them have very thin, very brittle wrapping, and yeah, this doesn't look safe to me, so I'm gonna rewrap this. First of all, I will measure the size, the circumference. So I use a small strip of paper and will mark where it wraps around, like here, and then I can measure the length. Don't worry, it's metric, all is good. Yeah, about 13 centimeters, something like that. So I ordered shrink wrap, and some shrink wrap, let me show you what I ordered. So some shrink wrap comes in this, and here it says 84 millimeters. So what's that supposed to mean? That's I guess inner diameter, assuming the inner whatever is inside is circular. But then there are other products. Let me quickly get them for you. Like this here, and there it says 70. So, and obviously with 70 they mean 70 wide if they fold them flat. So maybe you will have to do a few calculations what fits your Lipo. So in this case I will try these, and I've never done this, so bear with me, but I guess it'll all work out. So first of all, let's remove the old heat shrink, and we need to be careful with metal objects near Lipos. Lipos are kind of dangerous if not handled correctly, you all know that. So just use a little common sense and don't touch the contacts of the cell or the main battery lead. Stay clear of them and everything should be fine. So we just remove this outer heat shrink. Inside we have some plastic protection, and we'll leave this just where it is. Everything's fine. This battery works perfectly. I just want to make it a little more resistant to dirt and branches, so nothing can poke inside the cells. So now I'll cut heat shrink to length, and these things tend to unwrap if you're not careful. They will unwrap, and you have all of that somewhere on your bench. So lengthwise, I don't know, I would say length of the Lipo plus a little bit, like that maybe. That should be enough, maybe even less. It will shrink in length also a little bit, so I will go with this size. And this edge is not really straight, so I will cut it straight. Okay, then open this up because it's folded flat, and let's see if I can manage to fit this inside. Oh, let's just store this bunch of heat shrink. By the way, this is heat shrink tubing, thin, I guess. There's also medium and thick. but I would assume for our purposes thin is just about right. Okay, so there's plenty of space here, and this heat shrink would shrink to half the size, so that should be fine. I guess I will try with a little less at the end, so this would shrink to something like that, and here I have a little excess heat shrink, so I can go with a little shorter. Oops, sorry. So maybe like this. Okay, let's try it. And now I will go, I will quickly heat shrink this with my hairdryer off camera. See you back in a minute.
A few moments later.
So I'm back again, and here's what I ended up with. This is how it looks like. I didn't heat it very much, and it looks nice, especially this the side with the battery lead. This actually looks better than before, so I really like the result. On the end I had a little too much standing over, so this is now hard and it's protruding a little, so I should have cut this shorter. Lesson learned, but all in all I will leave it, because if I cut it now maybe it's going to rip more easier if I touch anything or crash. So I will just leave it as is, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result. So this works perfect, and it was a matter of 1 minute or something to. I could have done this in 1 minute. Cut it, heat shrink it, and you're done. You shouldn't forget to label the battery correctly, because otherwise, if you do this with a few batteries, you don't know, is it a 4-cell, is it what's the C rating, how old is it? So probably you should mark it somehow. Permanent markers tend to wear off quite quickly, so I will just get something, a label or something. Okay, that's it. Just a short video about rewrapping batteries. It's very easy, it's very cheap, very quick, so no reason not to do it and to fly with ripped batteries. I will do this to every battery I have that's damaged. Okay, so that's it for this video. See you next time, and happy landings.